What are another top 2 recommendations you would have for CAEs trying to recruit talent?
I think that they should tap into their team members. And I think that they should also tap into their peers. And this is where it gets a little tricky. Sadly, in a lot of organizations, peers of the CAE don't really understand what audit is all about. And so it's easier for audit to become the breeding pool for other parts of the organization. But I think it's a savvy CAE who's been able to build a relationship with his or her peers so that now we get people coming into audit as not just a rotation, do your 30 days, do your 60 days and go, but also coming in and staying for a year or 2 years, which is another way of attracting talent in. And that would also be leveraging talent within the organization.
How do you recruit for those skill sets that you never had to recruit for before, like digital analytics?
Recruiting these positions that are newer, like the data mining, the data analytics, even getting auditors with some really heavy technology skills can be quite the challenge if you've never done it before. This is why I think organizations like the IIA, ISACA are just so vitally important, because you can tap into your network. You can say to these folks, what should I be looking for? What types of questions should I be asking? This is where I want to end up. Who would be best suited for this position? And then build your profile on that. But I have to come back and say, again, make sure that you really understand your culture so that you're recruiting to fit that. Otherwise, you're going to have a retention issue before you even start. It's got to be a good fit.
How can CAEs leverage their HR function? Because HR really should have an understanding of the culture of the organization and how to help for fit. But where can HR actually help internal audit recruit that top talent?
I think it's critically important for CAEs to cultivate a very special relationship with their generalist. I find frequently, and I can't really complain too much because this is where I get my opportunities, but I find frequently the CAE feels the generalist does not really understand what they do. They really don't, quote unquote, get it. And so consequently, they say, oh, well, they're like accountants, right? So I think if the CAE or a delegate of the CAE takes the time to cultivate the relationship and explain exactly what we do so that they understand and share the profile. Now, in some cases, if you have a savvy generalist, the generalist can help you come up with the profile. So if they get involved early on, well, then it's a fabulous thing. Then it gets turned over to recruitment in the larger shops, and in the smaller shops, it's the same person doing the generalist work and doing the recruitment.